The world's greatest cities attract visitors by the millions, soft targets for the waiting scammers. I'm Connor Woodman. I've travelled the globe writing about all kinds of trade, and now I'm investigating the tourist trail. The guidebooks will tell you exactly what to see, but there's one thing they don't tell you. It's a chapter the thieves don't want written. Using hidden cameras, I'll uncover the scams that are every tourist's nightmare.
I want to see what she does, and I want to see how she does it.
The guy's blocking the door. I'll meet the scammers, befriend them, and learn the tricks of the trade.
Got to be joking.
Yes.
6 times what you charged me to get out there.
I get scammed, so you don't have to. Today, my search for the most outrageous scams and the cleverest scammers in the world brings me to the beautiful and exotic city of Marrakech, a city with a reputation for being home to some of the cleverest rip-off artists in the world, which is great, because that's exactly why I'm here. Let the games begin.
Hey, how are you?
How are you?
Welcome to Marrakech.
Thank you very much.
You had a nice flight?
I did, yeah.
Yes.
I don't even have a chance to leave the airport before it's time to start work.
So this is Carlos. He's gonna rig you up for the first scene.
This is my undercover camera. This button camera has a miniature lens disguised as a shirt button, and this wireless microphone will transmit the audio to the soundman's recorder.
What my challenge is to give us back.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and how many questions we got?
It's gonna be at least, I'm gonna have one, I'm gonna go inside, and then bust through the car. Just don't worry.
Now all I have to do is get scanned.
I'm getting in his car with him to drive away.
The 2 cars just follow.
Yeah. Okay.
So they do what's okay.
Right. Okay. Is everybody ready? You okay? Yeah. All right. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Have fun.
I'm going to take a cab to my hotel, and if one of those taxi drivers tries to overcharge me, we'll see if we can catch him in the act.
Okay, so where are these guys?
But I want to have a bit of fun with them first.
So that's 50 dirham. You can see there it says really clearly. 50 dirham for 1, 2, 3 or 4 persons. Well, meter compulsory. Elfna square? Square? Elfna, yeah.
100.
It says 50 over there.
50 dirham is about €5 or $6. He wants 100 dirham,
Et c'est combien?
double that.
100 dirhams? Mais c'est marqué 50 là-bas. Là.
Yeah, it says 50 over there.
50 is the old tariff.
Old tariff. Oh.
Yeah.
When did it change?
Come. 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
They still haven't changed the sign.
Well, that's a new one. He's telling me the sign is 2 years old.
Sir, do you want taxi now?
Yeah, but I want it for the price. It says on the board there, 50.
50, take the bus, it's 30 each.
You don't want the business for 50? No.
50's hardly nothing. It's actually the official price. But these guys are sticking together. It's either 100 dirham or you're walking, mate.
90 euro?
Yeah.
No, 9 euro.
Yeah, it's coming down.
Go
It's
for
still
it.
not 50 though. Still says 50 on the board.
Well, I spent more than the official price, but at least I didn't get ripped off as badly as the crew bet I would.
I've only been in Marrakesh for 5 minutes and already I've been scammed, albeit a little scam, and most cities have got an airport taxi scam. But I've got a feeling here already that with a little bit of digging, I'm going to find some much bigger scams.
We're driving through the new city, where all the big tourist hotels are. But I've asked the driver to take me to the old city. That's where the action is. Jamal El Fnar Square is one of the largest public squares in North Africa. Anyone who wants to get into the old city has to pass through it, which makes it one of the world's largest tourist traps, or snake pits. Small-time scammers and con men queue up to try to separate.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks.
Oh, thanks. Editing isn't easy. Finding my hotel might be even harder. The narrow streets of the Medina help keep the houses cool in summer, but it's easy to get lost, and very quickly you can have no idea where you are.
Riyadh, Kaniza? Kaniza, that way. And Badi? Badi, yeah. Yeah. That way. Okay, thank you. It's impossible to find anything in this place. It's like a maze. Even with a map and directions, I'm completely lost.
It seems like there's a friendly face on almost every corner, asking you where you want to go, and even offering to take you there.
No, it's okay, thank you. Thank you.
Even behind a modest-looking door like this one can be the most incredible opulence and luxury.
Hello.
Hello there.
Welcome to Marrakech.
Thank you very much.
Well, nice meeting you.
You too.
Let me take care of that.
Oh, thank you very much.
Can I offer you something to drink? Something?
No, I'm fine.
Sure.
I'm fine, thanks. I just
Please.
like to relax.
No, it's actually been an 18th century house originally.
Wow. Beautiful place.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it. And here you have some of...
After I check in, the owner Mohammed gives me a tour. He's a retired official tour guide, one of the most successful in Marrakech.
You know, President Carter, President Reagan, Brad Pitt, etc.
BP.
Yeah.
He's escorted movie stars and even US politicians like Presidents Jimmy Carter and Ronald Reagan around Marrakech.
Little spa right here. We have a little swimming pool, hammam, massage room.
This is 5-star.
And Mohammed always made sure that wherever they went in Marrakech, his clients weren't ripped off.
Very nice. This is my problem, is that I know nothing about Moroccan antiques. And one thing I want to do while I'm here is to maybe buy an old rug or maybe a Moroccan vase or some kind of Moroccan antique.
First of all, you have to get an official guide. You can get them all from the tourist office. They're generally very nice and very knowledgeable people. They can save you a lot of time, a lot of headaches, and show you some of the best places they know.
And what's the problem with the unofficial guides?
The unofficial guide, you don't know who they are. Stick with the official guide.
Okay.
Some of the best shops now are in the new city, and most of these galleries and shops in the new town to have fixed prices.
Right.
And I'll advise you to check them out before you go to souk. So when you find a beautiful things in the souk, you can recognize it and you have an element of comparison.
So according to Mohammed, the best way to avoid getting ripped off in the souk is just to avoid going to the souk altogether. Well, that doesn't sound much fun.
It's interesting that he paints a picture of there almost being two Marrakeches that exist side by side. There's this new, wealthy Marrakech on the outside of the Medina, and then there's this old Marrakech that still exists in the souks within the Medina. And as you said, the unofficial tour guides are the ones who probably take you into the souks for what he said were adventures, whatever that means. Well, I think I'm still probably up for some adventures, so I might have a look for an unofficial tour guide tomorrow and head into those souks, see what's happening there.
And to find out where the biggest scams are, I'll have to visit both the old city and the new. They say about 1 million tourists come to Marrakech every year. Many of them stay in the big luxury hotels of the new city, out of reach of most hustlers and street scammers. After they visit the Koutoubia, the 12th century mosque, the reflecting pools of the Jardin de la Manara and El Badil Palace, they end up here, in Delphinat Square, in the heart of the old Arab city. Right smack in the middle of scammer territory.
Yeah, he's got a hidden camera, Connor's got a hidden camera, and I have a semi-hidden camera. I'm not giving you any money. You spend all the money all the time.
I know how the game works.
The only thing you do is spend money all the time. Well,
Oh my God, that's a big snake. Take a picture for me. Thank you. How many do you want?
just 100.
No, this is a lot. It's way too much. Take him up.
If you like monkeys, having your picture taken with these guys might look like fun. And maybe it is for the first couple of minutes.
6. I don't like monkeys. I got a thing about monkeys.
Welcome in Marrakech City.
Welcome.
Welcome.
But it's not just a photo op, it's a money op, run by small-time, but very skillful scammers.
Yeah, that's a big snake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a cobra.
yeah. That's. Oh my God. Yeah, no, I'm not. Thank you, my friend. Oh my God. New Year to you.
Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas.
This is not my idea of Christmas. Okay, great.
This is for good film.
300 is quite a lot.
Thank you, brother, for poor man. It's for good luck.
Yeah. Is there a rhythm? I don't know. Thank you, my friend. How much do you want?
They might not look it, but these guys are highly organized. They're sharks, and you're the food thrown into their tank.
200 dirham. For you guys.
It's a pretty good scam. There's no way to bust them. They're like a closed gang who don't like outsiders.
No, it's fine now, thanks. One more. Thanks. No, one's fine, thanks. Okay, bye. Wow, it's kind of amazing. You come straight out of one street show and you get mobbed by the next one. They drag you off and before you know it, you got a hat on and some Macarinas or whatever it is. And then the next photo gets taken and then they want money and you almost have to run away from this just to stop paying people money to have your picture taken.
It's time to get out of this square and do what almost every tourist does in Marrakech. Hunt for bargains in the souk, the streets of the old city's labyrinthine market. Moroccan artisans are famous for their handmade rugs, ceramics, jewellery and furniture. The problem is, factory-made imitations and clever knockoffs make it hard to tell the difference between the old and the new, the fake and the real. Which is why Mohammed was telling me to get myself an official guide. But for now, I'm going to see how I make out on my own. It's not unusual for total strangers in Marrakech, especially in the old city, to offer to help you with directions. When I say I'm looking for a good place to buy a leather bag, this guy tells me his friend is going my way.
Votre chemin, accompagné avec vous, et ne me donne pas rien.
Him?
Oui, il ne me donne pas rien.
Okay.
And he offers to show me a place called the Tannery, where they process animal hides and, surprise, surprise, make leather bags.
Yeah, we can speak a bit of French. Yeah.
French, yeah.
Or English.
Ici, c'est le quartier des tanneurs.
Your friend's gone?
Le quartier des tanneurs, c'est ici qu'ils travaillent le cuir.
Okay.
Donc, ils viennent de la montagne.
But then another random stranger comes over and tells me I'm going the wrong way. But my friend chases him off. So maybe I'm just being paranoid. Either way, I decide to follow him and see where he takes me.
Des polices qui viennent déranger les touristes comme ça, nous,
The next thing I know, I'm being handed a pile of leaves, which smell like mint. What on earth is going on here?
In Hunger price, no fixed price.
No fixed price. We can.
Hunger price.
Okay.
You here? Artisan.
Artisan. Okay.
The mint is to cover the disgusting smell of pigeon droppings that they use to strip the fur off the hides. So it's a relief when we reach the gift shop.
Ah, smells nice from here. Hi.
They are selling bags here.
Hello. How are you? Hello. How are you?
Meet you. Canada.
No, London. London. Yeah.
English.
When I see all the rugs, I get an idea.
Oh wow, that looks really old. Is that an old one?
Beautiful pieces.
How old is it? How old is this one? Would you
This
say?
one more than 50 years, sir.
More than 50 years.
Antique.
Antique.
More antique. You want to have cup of minty? Hospitality?
Yeah. Sure.
Yes, with sugar, without.
Is that extra cost or?
No, no, this is hospitality.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay.
With sugar.
Like most Arab societies, Morocco has several tribes.
That's Tuareg. That's from Tuareg.
That one. Which one? This one is Tuareg.
That's Tuareg, that's Berber.
Apparently this rug was made by the Tuareg tribe.
More than 75 years, this one.
Oh my God.
Antique.
Oh my God.
I've no idea how old it is. It looks pretty old.
It's 75 years old.
Yes.
Wow, it's a long time.
Different colors, different meaning, natural colors. She has been washed many times.
He's really working it with the colours and the washing, and he's got an answer for every question.
This one's Tuareg as well. Old. How old?
That's 25.
25. I want older. I want at least minimum 50. Minimum 50 years. That's more Berber, is it?
Berber.
That's Berber. But this one,
That's Tuareg.
Tuareg, and that's 50 years old. Okay, well, I like this one, but maybe we could do a price.
Here in the old city of Marrakech, there are no fixed prices. You have to haggle for almost everything.
290.
Best offer for you.
290. Still seems like a lot to me.
And your last offer,
Well, okay.
Absolute.
Okay, I'll do 160. 160.
No.
Oh, it's a good price for it.
Believe me, we told you my best
It's a lot of
offer for
money.
you.
It's a lot of money. You know, my
This
girlfriend
also
is.
take a long time to make. 8 months to make this quality. Really.
It never hurts to have a few answers of your own, at least an excuse for why you can't or shouldn't be spending your money.
Remember, my girlfriend will kill me. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do 175 euro. We shake?
We shake for 200.
We should 180. 180.
Another tip, never hesitate to keep haggling until you've got a good price. No one will think you're cheap, they'll respect you for it. But above all, don't be too aggressive. You have to keep smiling.
And plus 10 for the people working in here.
185.
185 and plus 10 apart.
185.
Madam,
مع السلامة. Inshallah.
See you later is مع السلامة. Okay. See you later, alligator.
Okay.
See you later, alligator.
In wild crocodile.
In a wild crocodile. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, inshallah. Huh?
Let's just get out of here before anyone suspects what we're up to, because I think this could turn really nasty if they find out what we're doing.
The tannery guy just spotted our cameras, and now he wants more money.
But nobody told me 100 dirham. But it's a tip.
Okay. Oh, my hotel, it's
Yeah,
just around that corner.
no,
right?
you're
The guy who brought me here in the first place, Foad, is waiting outside for a tip.
Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup.
No problem.
Well, I got myself a rug, and I've also got myself an invite to his house to meet some of his friends, which should be interesting.
But first, I have to get my new family heirloom safely back to my hotel. And to get there, I'll have to pass through Jeffernar Square again. But this time, I'll have to run the gauntlet of the food vendors.
That's upside down, mate.
I can speak Italy and a little bit Deutschland.
Maybe later. Number 4. Number 4. Lucky number.
Salt, calamar, brochette, couscous, tagine.
Beautiful.
We have skewers, lamb, beef, chicken. We have
81. Number 118. How could I forget?
Tomorrow, I'll take my rug to an expert and see what it's really worth. Today I'm leaving the narrow streets of Marrakech's old city and visiting the modern tree-lined avenues and airy neighbourhoods of the new city. My friend Mohammed told me to do a little comparison shopping here. I haven't completely ignored his advice. I just went shopping in the old city first. And now I'm going to find out how I did.
I've come to a store here outside of the Medina, well away from the souks, because the guy who runs it, I've been told, is someone I can rely on to give me an honest appraisal of the value of this rug that I bought in the tanneries. So I'm keen to show you this. I know you're going to like it. It's a 50-year-old Tuareg rug. So as I said, I bought this yesterday, and I'm very interested to hear what you think.
This one is a new rug.
It's not 50 years old?
No, sure, 100%. It's not old one. Yes, first. And it's not Tuareg, it's a made in the Middle Atlas, area we call Tifelt. And the mix between artificial, this is synthetic silk, and cotton. It's made just recently, yes. Maybe 2 months, 1 year.
So what you're saying to me is that this is not Tuareg. It's not 50 years old.
Not old.
It's not 100% wool.
No.
So what would you think the value of this is?
This is more like maybe between 500-700 dirhams.
Between 500 and 700.
Yes.
So if I told you I paid 2,000 dirham, then you'd tell me I'd been ripped off.
Of course, yes.
I've basically paid almost the price of an old one.
More or less.
He told me that took 8 months to make, but how long do you think that took to make?
This one like 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2-3 weeks.
I've been had.
Yes.
Well, that was a pretty clear expose of the carpet scam. The guy who sold me this would have said anything to get me to buy it. You know, it's old, it was made by the tribe he thought I wanted a carpet made by. It took 8 months to make it. Everything that he said, in fact, was just a lie.
Well, maybe it's time to do things right and hire a proper, official guide. His name is Majub, and he doesn't mind talking about money.
You know, a lot of money, that's good money. That would be enough.
Okay, so the more I spend, the better you do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you gonna spend a lot?
I don't know. I want you to find me a good price.
Yeah, for what?
For a bag.
Yeah, bag, good.
So, would you say tourists should only go with official guides?
Official guides.
Is that the rules?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Will you tell me how much commission you get?
Yeah, I will tell you.
So we can be open with each other. I'm interested in the whole process. And maybe even I can film you getting your commission?
Of course, yeah, of course. If you want, why not?
Cool, thank you. Behind the scenes. We get a behind the scenes look at the way it really works.
Yeah.
In Marrakech. Majub, you're an official guide, right?
Yeah, I'm an official guide.
Official guide. Paka, mate.
You can see my badge here.
Yeah, look at that.
You can see my badge here.
Yeah.
Hello, friends. How are you?
He knows everybody.
Yeah, of course. Everybody knows me.
Yeah.
Because I'm a guide. And this is a street where all shops are leather.
Okay.
See?
Now we're getting into it. Is all leather down here?
All leather. Okay. You can stop at once. No.
I can stop when I want.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I felt a bit as though I didn't have a choice anymore.
Yeah.
And without that badge and a license from the Ministry of Tourism, any Moroccan who escorts a tourist around Marrakech can be fined or even jailed.
Doesn't smell too bad, that's the thing. A lot of these bags stink.
When you start haggling, always come in low. Even 10% isn't too low.
Give me 600.
I was thinking more like 150.
150 money. Not for this bag.
Yeah.
My friend, big difference.
Because,
with me.
I mean, look, it's got...
No,
While I'm
excuse me.
inside haggling with this guy, Majub just waits outside the shop. For how much?
Give me 500 there.
Come on, I'll give you 200.
No, man.
I'll give you 200.
May I shake hand with you, not for this price. Yes. For 200, no.
200. Cash, I'll take it now.
If you want, give me 450.
It's always a good idea to pretend you're just not that interested. And you're ready and willing to just walk away.
You want to change your price, or may I change my price, my friend?
What's your best price?
What's your serious price?
No.
Not 2, not 4.
What, you're saying 4?
Me now, you tell me I'm 4.
Okay, look, I'll give you 250.
Before good man to speak with me nice, give me 350. 350. May I down for you, my friend?
No, I'll give you 250. You can take it.
Shake hand.
Take it. 250.
300.
250.
300, my friend. May I need money?
250.
Okay.
250.
Give
okay.
the money. Okay.
250. All right.
Happy?
Happy. Okay.
Welcome.
All right.
Welcome.
Okay. Cool. 250. What do you think, Majub?
Huh?
Do you like my bag?
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. And then Majub goes to work. Do you get your commission now?
Of course I get my commission, 30 dirham.
30 dirham.
Yeah.
What's that? Just over?
10, not even 10%.
The haggling isn't over. For Majub, it's just beginning. So I pay him 250, he pays you 30.
Yeah, 30.
No,
That's the
no,
way
I
it
give
works.
him this is to say, before me. This is me, no profit with you, not my friend.
Right.
He just money, ask him, please give me some. See, I have.
The salesman doesn't want to give him his commission because I've haggled the price so low, there's no percentage left.
Going
to give him any
That is not give him commission for him. Yes.
No, you have to give me 30 dirham at least.
Yes. Please, my friend,
Yeah,
my boss ask him.
Yeah, I'm waiting here.
Majub has to haggle for his kickback, and he doesn't give up. I spent about $30 on the bag, out of which Majub gets about $2. You're not happy, Majub?
Well, that's okay. You happy?
I'm happy,
And he's happy?
I happy. You happy?
I'm happy.
This is the best quality.
Next time, if I don't bring him, I can have it for $2.30.
No.
Well, it didn't take an undercover camera to catch this official guide collecting his backsheesh. But in all fairness, it's not because he's got a license to scam, it's because in Marrakech, that's business. So if it had been a big commission?
Huh?
If it had been a big commission, would you?
I would not show it to you.
You'd have gone somewhere more private?
No, I take you back to the hotel, and I come back to get it.
Okay.
Because, that they would offend you. Because commission, even internationally speaking, is not shown. Commission has got to be discreet.
Majub calls it a commission, but to me, it smells like a kickback. But he was so willing to discuss the details of his business that I decided to confront my friend Fouad, my unofficial guide, and see what he has to say for himself. Now all I have to do is see if I can find his place without getting lost again.
Ça c'est whisky marocain.
Moroccan whiskey?
Whisky marocain.
Parce que je connais beaucoup d'Iriad à la Médina.
Fouad and his mates are happy to invite me in for some tea and to hear a bit about the tricks of the trade. These guys are a tight-knit group, and they've known each other for most of their lives.
Sans problème. Tu vas donner, tu vas donner, no problem.
They belong to a kind of brotherhood, doing whatever they can to put food on the table. By night, Khalid is a baker, but by day, he's a croupier of 3-card Monte. And Khalid works in the world's largest open-air casino, the Jamar El Fanar Square. I'd seen him working a small crowd in the square a few days earlier, and at his asphalt table, he's impossible to beat. Do it for me slowly, let me see, let me understand.
Let me... Okay.
Voilà, mon ami,
Yeah.
comme ça, celui-là.
All right, so you threw the top one, so it's still
Ah,
here.
voilà, voilà,
Yeah.
يلا comme ça, comme
You
ça,
throw
comme
that
ça.
top.
يلا جبت لونير انا وياك. Voilà, mon ami. وقعد الكرطة قدمت.
Okay.
Voilà, mon ami, وقعد
Yeah.
comme
Again, so it's that one.
That's one.
Yeah. So it's impossible for me to win.
Non, tu gagnes une fois.
Une fois, the first time. First time I win.
Après, ne gagne pas.
Yeah, after that I can't win. So one person does the game, one does the confidence for the tourists, and one lookout. Okay, so the three people work together. And then you split the money, 300, 100, 100.
100, 200, 200, et va tomorrow.
Est-ce que vous séparez l'argent en trois?
Oui. Oui.
Right. That it takes a little teamwork to run a good three-card Monte scam was no surprise to me. When I met Mustafa, I recognised him as the man who approached me on the street.
No.
It was Fouad who offered to walk with me, and Ahmed, the one who interrupted us.
Pour moi, 17 ans. De ce métier. Ça, il fait le guide. Celui-là. Celui-là, il fait la carte.
C'est la deuxième guide.
Il fait la carte.
C'est la première guide,
Voilà,
la deuxième guide.
Ça, c'est
il y a l'autre, le troisième guide.
Avant, comme ça, nous sommes deux. Oui. Moi, je rattrape les clients. Je lui explique, je parle comme ça. Il vient, mon ami, il fait à le monsieur ou la dame, oh bonjour, comme ça. Je dis, oh non, non, laisse tranquille. Tu vois, laisse tranquille. Les gens, ils ont la confiance. Mais il y a des clients qui, quand ils parlent, l'autre, quand il parle, oh non, il est avec nous. Voilà, ça y est, c'est confiance. Comme ça y est, c'est confiance. Ça y est. Voilà, confiance.
It's a little trick.
Et tous confiance, pas de problème.
C'est quand même un petit truc que vous avez pour gagner la confiance.
C'est ça que je te dis.
Ah bah, c'est Mohamed, c'est Mohamed. Ah, voilà. Votre chemin, accompagné avec vous, il ne donne pas rien.
I had no idea that every move they made was so carefully choreographed. And in the end, one member of the team always lags behind, ready to collect the commission or the baksheesh from the shopkeeper.
Tell me, what's the best day you've ever had?
500, 600.
Euro?
No, dirham.
500-600 dirham is still the best day.
Dirham 60 euro, 50 euro.
Il y a un jour, tu ne gagnes pas.
Okay, so we're not talking about a lot of money.
3 months, no money.
And while $60 or $70 a day is not a lot of money, even in Marrakech, they never let an opportunity or a tourist get away. And unlike in other cities where there is big money in the tourist scam trade, here it seems they are just scraping by. And there's plenty of competition, because once you know what to look for, you can see the unofficial guides at work all over the streets of the old city. But what most people will never see are the secret workshops of Marrakech. The next day, my new friends invite me to visit one of their more clandestine operations. Up here, away from prying eyes, they work a little old-fashioned magic, converting brand new rugs into old rugs by fading the colours with household bleach and the Moroccan sun. There's no telling how many workshops there are like this in Marrakech, but something tells me this might not be the only one. And to prove my hunch, my new friends give me the phone number of someone they said might be able to show me an even larger workshop. Her name is Zineb. She's lived in Marrakech all her life.
Sounds like Christmas.
Like Christmas. It comes 1 month later after...
Here.
No.
They don't have a white stick or...
Never let an opportunity or a tourist get away. And unlike in other cities where there is big money in the tourist scam trade, here it seems they are just scraping by. And there's plenty of competition, because once you know what to look for, you can see the unofficial guides at work all over the streets of the old city. But what most people will never see are the secret workshops of Marrakech. The next day, my new friends invite me to visit one of their more clandestine operations. Up here, away from prying eyes, they work a little old-fashioned magic, converting brand new rugs into old rugs by fading the colours with household bleach and the Moroccan sun. There's no telling how many workshops there are like this in Marrakech, but something tells me this might not be the only one. And to prove my hunch, my new friends give me the phone number of someone they said might be able to show me an even larger workshop. Her name is Zineb. She's lived in Marrakech all her life.
Sounds like Christmas.
Like Christmas. It comes 1 month later after...
Here.
No.
They don't have a white stick or...
We are meeting our friend Said.
What's his name?
Said.
Zineb has agreed to introduce me to a friend, a businessman and an artist who specialises in the fine art of increasing the value of old rugs and antiques.
هو اللي كيقدم البرنامج مع الناس سعيد and إدريس.
Like Yusuf on his roof, Saeed is bleaching and putting rugs out in the sun to fade. But he does it on an almost industrial scale.
Okay.
And it will look older. حاج بخير.
And what's in this?
Bleach and water.
So the idea is to fade, make it look older, make it look older. So what's going on here is these guys buy these rugs in for, say, 3,000. Then they bleach it, they leave it in the sun. They can add 50% to that, so they can sell it for 4,500. But the guy who sells it to the tourist in the market, he's charging 20,000 for it. So he's the guy making all the money. Tourist is still getting ripped off. But actually, these guys are only making a very small slice of the pie. Show me what you're doing with vases over here.
So this is water and tint.
Yeah.
Yeah, kadishno.
Is that charcoal? It's like coal dust?
Yes.
Coal dust and sawdust and some glue.
And sawdust.
Okay. Do you ever deliberately break vases, put them back together to make them look old?
Yes. No. Deliberately.
I mean, it's a vase higher, it looks broken like this.
ملي كينشد هابط وملي كيبدا يقدم كيولي الثمن ديالو. Yes.
Yes, of course.
This is business.
This is business.
There's one person in Marrakech I really want to see again before I leave. He's the guy who sold me my antique rug. Only problem is, I don't think he's going to be as keen to see me as I am to see him.
Right, we're going to take this rug back. I'm going to be filming secretly again, as well as having my microphone. I'm going to be wearing my button cam. Joe, you're going to be filming this on the 7D, right?
That's right.
Okay, and Carlos, you're going to be outside getting all the audio, and Van, you'll be with me. I want to get my money back for this rug, and if I get any trouble from this guy, I want everyone to see exactly why and what's going on. As far as I'm concerned, I was sold a rug with a pack of lies, and I'm entitled to my money back. Where's the rug?
And our fixers aren't happy either.
Also because he is afraid there's going to be some
That's fine.
fighting. And
look, if you want to involve, that's fine. But that's why I'm here.
He knows it's your job. You only have the in camera. I can just go and be, you know, try to find an arrangement with them.
He's not going to be honest with me if I go in with a big camera. He's going to see what I'm doing. You know, I have to go in with a hidden camera so we get an honest reaction from him. You understand that? No.
Je veux pas être mêlé à ça.
He doesn't want to be.
What about you, Khalid?
Je suis pas avec Louis, la première fois qu'il a lâché, j'étais pas avec eux. Bon, je veux pas.
He's a bit worried about you, not for him, but for you, because, you know.
I'm going to try and be safe in there, but I also have to hear what the guy has to say. So, you know, just wish me luck, yeah?
Bonne chance.
Thank you.
Ready to go?
Yeah. Well, we just do ourselves in.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just ridiculous. All I'm doing is taking back a rug. But they say that's just not the way things work around here. And they're genuinely really quite worried about what could happen. I'm pretty sure I got scammed when I bought a carpet in Marrakech. So I'm going to take it back and see what their exchange policy is. The asking price for my rug was over 300 euros. After a lot of haggling, I paid 200. But the expert appraised it at no more than 50 euros. And he said I'd be lucky to get that.
Remember this carpet?
Yes, come.
Yeah, the carpet you sold me. Yeah, I'm okay, but this carpet you sold me.
Yes, but what's that?
It's not 50 years old.
No, I'm not telling you this one 50 years old.
Yeah, you did, yeah,
no,
you
no.
did. You told me it was 50 years
about
old.
20, 25 years.
No, 50, you said very clearly.
No.
You know how old it is? You know how old it is?
How old it is?
Less than 1 year.
No.
Yeah, I had an expert. Look at it. Less than 1 year old.
Because this is more...
And it's not Tuareg.
Come.
I bought this rug from your salesman here.
Yes. My son is my son.
Ah, your son. He told me it was 50 years old. He told me it was Tuareg and that it was 100% wool. I now realise this is a family business. The guy in the white jalaba is the patriarch. My salesman is his son. He told me. I remember this man. He told me. No, it's made in a factory. This is cotton. He said it was wool. This is cotton. He said it was wool. I'll take a refund. That's fine. You can just give me the money back and we can...
Because the money back, you know, if something goes, you need money. We need to give you something, inshallah, but the money now is very quiet. It's very season for us. Really, we don't money.
You know,
money is losing.
The money is quiet? I guess that means he doesn't want to give me a refund.
2,000.
When the market they sell this one over us 4,000 dirhams. Trust me till you see it.
I don't trust you. So what? No refund?
No money. Don't talk about money because I swear
Quiet. We don't have money really. Money spent for the people.
You've spent the money.
Really, we give you.
There's no hope of getting my money back. I'll try one last thing before I get scammed all over again.
And we'll call it quits.
You want to have a cup of mint tea?
A cup of mint tea isn't going to wash it. No, that's not going to wash.
After we bargain, inshallah.
Give me a better rug and I'll go happy. Give me a better rug and I'll go happy.
But the price of this one here, you remember?
All right, look, I don't know what to believe about prices anymore.
800 euro cost this one, really.
But this one, we sure.
Give me a nicer one than this one.
This is not nice?
Give me an option. Give me a choice. I'm clearly stirring things up a little.
What about this white one?
This isn't what tourists do here. People don't bring their carpets back looking for a refund.
Something like this. Size better, more better.
Yeah, this one
is more better than
I
this one.
swear,
This
I
one.
give you a nice carpet and go everywhere you want now.
Yeah?
Everywhere you want.
Oh. So what's my choice? You're going to give me this one or nothing? Is that it? Is that the best I'm going to get? Well, I don't have much choice, do I, at this stage?
Okay.
Go on, I'll take it. I'll take it. Put it in a bag.
Give us 500.
No, I'm not giving you any more money. Are you crazy? You sold me this one for 2,000? There's no more money. You'd put this one in a bag, and you put this one in a bag, I'll take it, we call it quits. I'm not giving you any more money, don't be ridiculous. Okay, we'll call it quits.
Yeah.
We'll call it quits. Okay.
Okay, have a
all
good
right.
time.
Okay,
Have a good
goodbye.
time. Bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye. Bye. Can you believe those guys? OK, I went in for a refund. I'm not going to get a refund because I get a real sense they're living hand to mouth and the money that I gave them for the rugby before has already been spent. So the best I'm going to get is an exchange. And immediately we go back into the spiel about how good a carpet it is and all the rest of it. I don't know what to believe anymore, but what was just unbelievable was that having given me this, they then asked me for another 500 dirham. I mean, bold as brass. You kind of got to love them and hate them at the same time, don't you? Marrakech is full of surprises around almost every corner. And every time you think you understand how things work, the rules of the game seem to change. Today, more tourists than ever are flooding into Marrakech and spending rivers of money. But like anywhere else, things here are not always what they seem, and it really pays to learn the rules of the game. Because after all is said and done, the Moroccans are the true masters of the sail. Now, Marrakech is really a tale of two cities, the old and the new, the souk and the new city, and everywhere you've got the false guides and the official guides, and they'd all have you believe that they're the real Marrakech, the other is the scam, the fake, just there to rip you off. But in fact, one couldn't exist without the other, and there's treasure to be found all over this city. You just need to know where to look.